Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another fleet guide video. So I've already covered like Leviathan mirror matches, and I think it's safe to assume, at least probably we all agree, that Leviathan mirror matches, well, you know, there's a certain strategy, as I shown you know some other content creators, that you can kind of make it work, but it's tedious. It takes 4 to 5 minutes to play. By no means it's fun. So what I've been doing personally to climb every day is using Profundity. Now this is nothing new. I've already covered how Profundity counters Leviathan, you know, months ago. So just, you know, showing it again that it still works, because actually this buff to Dagger did literally nothing to shut down Profundity, because Profundity doesn't rely on anything that, you know, the buff did anyways. Now in terms of reinforcements, you know, as shown in previous guides, obviously you can use the first reinforcement, like some people like to bring in Biggs or Cassian, but there's some RNG in those. So if you really want to eliminate kind of all RNG and basically almost, you know, guarantee a win every single time, at least from my testing, I'm yet to lose with this team, is bring as the first reinforcement MK-6 Interceptor, because with this ability you gain Tenacity Up, and if we gain Tenacity Up, guess what happens? Enemy can't land debuff, and if they can't land debuffs, they can't sabotage your hungers, which means they can't get to their ultimate. And speaking of Tenacity Up, again, if you need a reminder how this counter works, we'll start off with Outrider using again Tenacity Up ability, giving us Tenacity Up so we can resist all those debuffs that AI would otherwise apply for us. Now the downside of this counter is you will need a 7-star Profundity, because we start off with the basic, and once you get it to 7 stars you can unlock level 8, and this is what you will need, because we will give bonus turn to target ally, which will be Outrider, so we can start off immediately by applying Tenacity Up. The good thing is, well, yes, obviously my MK-6 is leveled up. It doesn't have to be at all. It can be like level 1, gear 1, whatever. Just as long as you obviously, well, maybe not level 1. I'm not sure exactly are these ability locked behind levels or not. But you just need to have this one where it gives Tenacity Up. So I guess, yeah, you just need to get up to level 4. So hopefully, you know, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. All other stats don't matter on MK-6 at all. Just needs to come in, do Tenacity Up, and away you go. All right, we'll just do a few battles here, and just to see, you know, how it goes, maybe some different RNG, but at least from my playing for the past week or so, climbing with this, no issues whatsoever. So we first give a bonus turn to our Outrider, and then we are going to go ahead and gain Tenacity Up. So now they can't land concussion mines in us, and I won't bother trying to kill anybody else. We'll just keep hitting here bomber, because all we have to do is get to the ultimate, and to get to the ultimate we have to attack out of turns and crit. So those are two ways that we can speed up our ultimate, as well as obviously using the abilities. Let's go ahead and use this one now. We'll just keep going after bomber. We'll just ignore all others, doesn't matter. You want to save the cleanse for after you bring in your first reinforcement with the Falcon, so I'll just do a basic. They come in, they're gonna stun either Falcon or Outrider, that's okay, and we'll just keep going. And now we can go ahead and bring in MK-6 and get that Tenacity Up. So again, we'll stop their debuffs coming our way. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we'll just keep hitting bomber. There's nothing else we can do at this point. Okay, there we go. MK-6 did its job, also took the mass assist. Now they did sabotage our hungers at this point, and we'll just keep hitting there. Let's go ahead, again, use the ability, more Tenacity Up for the team. Now, normally here you would call Outrider to assist, but one thing is I've got days on my Falcon, so I do want to clear off the days. And also because we have critical damage immunity, is no point calling Outrider to assist. In this case, if there is crit damage immunity, you definitely want Falcon to assist. So first Falcon clears off the crit damage immunity, then calls Outrider to assist, hoping landing some crits in the process. There we go, download progress complete. We might even be able to get rid of bomber here. If not, doesn't matter. We're about to hit our ultimate. Now they did manage to bring in the reinforcements, so bit unfortunate. We will lose one of our ships. Not the most ideal scenario. but we do have now our ultimate just around the corner. So let's go ahead and pop it, and from here on out should be relatively straightforward fare. Not sure who you want to take out first. I guess we take out Dagger, because otherwise it'll just be getting bonus turn and cleansing and everything. So definitely this probably is by far the worst battle I had in a while. Now, I guess if this is Grand Arena, maybe you don't need to bring in reinforcements, I don't know. But if you do want to be on the safe side, like if you do lose one of your ships, just bring in a reinforcement and then we can bring in another one afterwards. These two guys, you know, they should be able to hang in there because, you know, we can't be crit. So just gonna go after Dagger there. Okay, now we can bring in another reinforcement, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and bring in Cassian so we can hide Outrider. And now at this point we can just hit autoplay, to be honest, because yeah, enemy can't do a whole lot. Got rid of Dagger. Do you know what, let's get rid of Seed Fighter, because I'm getting a little bit annoyed with the Foresight. Seed Fighter down, and now we just have to get through Fury, through MK-6 Interceptor, there we go. And you know, this now here will be win. So this definitely has been like probably one of the worst battles I had in a while, but it's still a win. Maybe not always the cleanest, but you know, I'm yet to lose. Definitely 100% win rate for my testing. Okay, let's back out and try this again. Okay, battle number 2. Let's see what kind of RNG we get this time. So again, we start off with the basic. Also worth noting that basic gives you as well 10% download progress. Additionally, this gives you download progress as well. Tenacity Up. There we go. And now we just keep hitting bomber. All right, let's make sure we keep our taunt up. So do use special ability from Y-Wing. So it got its taunt up, so it eats up the isolate. Okay, they're getting a few hits in, not a problem. Let's use the special now. Keep targeting bomber. Okay, very good. Again, we'll save the clients for after we bring the reinforcements out. Let's see who they will stun this time. Again, going for Falcon. Not the best, I guess, strategy here. But anyway, let's go ahead and bring in MK-6. And let's go ahead and gain Tenacity Up. Okay, sure, just basic there. Hit them back. Yeah, ate up the mass assist. They disabled our hangars, and now we can continue going through these guys. Again, let's go ahead, let's gain that Tenacity Up. Okay, and again we got here days, we got critical damage immunity, so let's clear off that from Falcon. And now we can keep working towards our download progress. All right, there we go at 95. Again, they're gonna take somebody out. Let's see who they will pick this time. Oh, they got after Falcon again. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead, hit him. Let's go ahead and do some of that. Very good. Let's go ahead and hit our ultimate, and away we go. Now, because they keep going after Falcon here, maybe in the further battle I do something a little bit different. Probably can just hit autoplay at this point. These guys can't do a whole lot, to be honest. There we go. Who they gonna bring? Good, Phantom. Gonna get destroyed. That's okay. We'll bring another reinforcements afterwards. It's definitely... Actually, it's good having probably the worst case scenarios here while I'm playing through. But we still come on top. There we go. We bring in another reinforcement. Let's actually go after Dagger next, because otherwise just getting like all these bajillion bonus turns and everything. All right. Okay. There we go. Let's go after Seed Fighter. Also seems like because we destroyed the enemy ship, right? Surely the isolate should drop. It's like with Treya, if you take Treya down, then what happens is isolate drops. So at this point, I have a feeling like the isolate should go away, but it's not coded that way. It doesn't matter. There we go. We got Fury down. So let's back out and do this third and final time. All right, and third and final battle. So let's just go ahead and see how things will play out this time. Let's go ahead and again do basic. Gain Tenacity Up. Sure, basic, get some assists. Always make sure to use this ability so we gain taunt so that they can't isolate somebody else, because if you use basic and you don't get assist and stuff like that, then they can isolate Falcon, so you definitely want to use that special. But otherwise, yeah, and we'll just keep going after Bomber, just ignore everybody else. Now, because it's in the first 2 battles, I wanted to save the clans for after I bring reinforcement out so I can remove the days from Falcon, but I kept stunning and taking out my Falcon, so let's try a different approach. Let's try and hide Falcon, so now they can't stun Falcon. Now they went after Outrider. Okay, let's see how this will play out. And let's go ahead and bring in our reinforcement. That's why ideally I wanted to save days. I wanted to save the clans from Falcon after bringing reinforcements so we can shake off the days. However, they kept sniping my Falcon, so not ideal. Okay, there we go. Sure, give me a basic, nice assist. This is how it plays out. But anyway, we lost the days anywhere, so maybe it's better actually to hide Falcon before they bring in their first reinforcement, so Falcon doesn't get stunned and then taken out. So maybe that will be the better approach. Okay, here we go. So no, we don't have days on Falcon, as well no critical damage immunity over on Bomber. So in this case, I will call out Trider and I got a dodge. Okay, all right, that's how it's gonna be, hey? Trying to make my life difficult here. There we go. Keep hitting. I will still get to that ultimate. Trust me. Okay, so they disabled my hangars, and well, they all have foresight. It doesn't matter, I just hit them. Okay. Alright, so we lost our Y-Wing. There we go. Download progress complete. And let's go ahead, hit the ultimate. So actually it worked out better in the end, I guess, hiding Falcon before they bring in the first reinforcement. Just looks like I was able to get faster to my ultimate, which obviously they didn't have a chance to bring in Mark 6 and snipe out one of these 2 our damage dealers, but they were able to actually finish off Y-Wing. So to be honest, if this is Grand Arena, probably just want to kind of not bother with bringing in reinforcements so you can save banners. So if you are doing this in Grand Arena and you are pressed for banners, you just start off with your starting free, and then you just have Mark 6 interceptor. You don't bring anybody else in. But obviously, if you want to be on the safe side, maybe always bring a couple of reinforcements along the way. But here just showing you don't need to. But oh man, these free battles that I'm showing you now in video, this is literally the worst free battles I had in the last couple of weeks since I've been using this. Which I guess is good, just kind of showing you, the worst case scenario. I guess the things when do go wrong, you can kind of still, pull things out. So I guess, try it out and see what works better for you. Whether do you want to hide Falcon before the enemy brings in their first reinforcement or not, or do you want to save clans for later to remove the days? From this testing, like, maybe better hiding Falcon. I was able to get to the ultimate first, but maybe it was just different, RNG with assist or something. But anyway, guys, if you want to have like, worry stress-free climbing in Fleet Arena or also beating in Grand Arena Leviathan, I would suggest stay away from mirror matches, while, strategies that I and other content creators showed that do help out with improving your win rates. They are still annoying, frustrating, take 4 to 5 minutes, can lead to timeouts and things like that. So hopefully it was useful, just this refresher course on how Profundity works versus Leviathan. Let me know in the comments below how you guys are getting on by taking down Leviathan. We'll definitely have to figure out something, what to do in Grand Arena, because obviously it's starting in a day or so. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.